Hey, welcome back. Last time I spoke about people matter, which is our first core belief. And today I want to talk about work as a gift. And honestly, this is the one I struggle with the most. And I think most of us might struggle with is work as a gift, right? I mean, for me, I always understood work to be in the way. It kept me from living life the way I want to live life, which is at a lake somewhere, a beach somewhere, on a boat, just relaxing and enjoying early retirement, right? As I've really dived into this work as a gift, it's really opened my eyes to understand, man, that even though work is hard and it's labor intensive and it often doesn't come easy, that it's in the pursuit that we find meaning and purpose. It's in the pursuit of something that we find meaning and purpose. And so I kind of want to just talk about the fact that the work of our hands, the pursuit of a goal, is the goal itself. And so I get this concept when I hear H&J talk about work as a gift. I go to the Bible, and the first chapter of Genesis lays it out to me why work is a gift, and that's found in verse 28 and 29. And so let me read it. It says, "Then God blessed them and said, 'Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground.' Then he said, 'Look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout all the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food.'" And so what I see here is two major kind of general callings that God has given humanity after he created them. And that's, one is to raise a family, and two, to work the ground, to produce food, right? We're to be gardeners of the earth. We're to take care of it, make sure that we use its resources properly. And then two, to take those resources and make a life out of them, right? Make food from them. And so that's really where I see the main two callings that God has given humanity is make a family and make a life out of the soil. And so it's right here in chapter 1 of Genesis that God gives us work. Raising kids and family and being married, that's hard work. Farming, breaking your back, tilling up soil, moving rocks and boulders, and hunting, if you've ever gone and hunt, and all those things take sweat. They take effort. They take elbow grease. They're hard work, but it's in getting your hands dirty. It's in those moments of just feeling like you're losing your mind with your kids that you really begin to find this thing called a life and purpose. I really believe that it's in the pursuit of something that we're working towards that, man, we really begin to find our identity and our purpose. We really begin to connect with who we are and living out the man or woman that we want to be. It's in the journey, not the destination, right? And so that happens right here in the book of Genesis in a way that God says, here's the two major things I want you to do. Is I want you to make a family and feed them and live and pursue that, right? Make a life worth living and pursue survival, be fruitful and multiply. That's not just survive, that's thriving, right? And so for me, when I think of this concept of work is a gift, I have to actively tell myself, man, work is not an obstacle, it's an opportunity, right? Like it's the ability for me to put my hands to the plow and allow my character and my thoughts and my intentions to be shaped by the suffering, the hard effort that's done in work. And so I really have learned to love work. This has been something that is not natural for me. It might be natural for many of you, but it's not for me. But I truly believe that God has given it to us as a work. Now, over in 2 chapters later, there's going to be some curses that happen to both childbearing and to the ground, right? Like labor will be painful and the ground will not yield its fruits freely for us anymore, right? These are curses that were brought on by the fall of man. So yeah, these two things that God gave to us become even more difficult because of the fall. But he gave them to us pre-sin, right? And so that's where I think, man, these are really, really just something that is ordained by God to find purpose and meaning. And that's the work of our hands, right? Whether it be raising a family or going to work or both. So whatever you set your hands to, whether that be oil and gas, some sort of desk job, raising a family, coaching Little League baseball, whatever work that's out there for you, do it unto the Lord and be blessed. Thanks for joining me today, guys. We love you, and if you ever need anything, please give us a shout. See ya.